Hi, this is Kevin Antreassian at Backroom Studios. We're here with Gear Gods to talk about phase relationships. So we're going to talk about phase relationships among multiple microphones in the studio, specifically on a guitar cab right now. So a lot of times when you're first starting out or you're doing a home recording, you'll see things on forums and stuff about using multiple microphones on a cab. And while it can be awesome, it can also be really dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. If you have, let's say right now we have a 57 and a 421 on the same speaker on that cab right now, and we kind of purposely have them a little different in terms of the y-axis. Like one's pulled back a little further to demonstrate the phase relationship. So pretty much if both capsules aren't like in a similar spot, you're going to get a difference in time delay, and then you're going to hear the phase of those two working against each other. You're going to get comb filtering. In short, it's going to sound like shit. So right now we're going to check out the sound sources at those mics. Right now we have the 57, if you want to play that. See what that sounds like. Cool. So now we have the 421 in the same kind of position. Give it a shot. Cool. Now, if we add those two together, it's actually, you're going to hear that the top end on the 57 gets kind of crushed and it gets comb filtered out. So let's try that now. So what we did was we had the 57 up and then we slowly brought the 421 up too. So you hear that how it kind of got rid of the top end in the original mic, not really sounding the way we want. And then when I pull it back, you hear the top end come back in. So just because you have multiple mics on doesn't mean it's going to sound good. So right now what I'll show you is if I flip the polarity on one of the mics, you'll hear how much comb filtering you're going to have. It's not exactly 180 out of phase, but it's pretty close. So play a little bit. That sounds terrible. I'll flip it back. Keep playing. Cool. So that sounds better. So you can see how much the phase relationship of the microphones really affects the tone. Some guys prefer just to use the one mic just to kind of find the right spot for that one mic. If you're using multiple mics, just be aware that it can add to the sound. You can kind of mix it to taste in there. Sometimes you can use that phase to work in your favor, but oftentimes also, if you're not aware, it can sound terrible.